Well, hey, everybody. Give it up for John. He's an amazing host. And give it up for all the comedians you've seen tonight. How about that? Okay, that was your exercise for the evening. You guys are great, gorgeous looking audience. I'm in between husbands. Not mine, not mine. Yeah, it's better, it's cheaper, it's nice. I do tell people that to let you know subtly I'm straight and I was able to bag one. But the other thing I should tell you, I'm a little different than the other comedians. I am. I'm older. I'm your senior citizen comedian. I am. Don't get too excited. I'm about to tell you how old I am, then you're really going to be surprised. But anyway, so I'm a walking public service announcement. I am. And I think it's important because you kids, you're worried. They look at me, they oh my God, they're so worried. They think they die at 30, oh my God. Well, I am 70 years old. Isn't that cool? There aren't too many birthdays you can have that you can just get up on a stage, say how old you are, and have people clap. That's so cool. I'm reliving my childhood. I love it. But you know what that does mean? I did 69 for a whole year. Just not the fun kind. But yeah, so that's that, and I have family here, and I have my college freshman roommate here. Yes, thank you. I'm so excited. I have other family. They don't like me. Oh my God. But so, and I should tell you the other thing. Are you ready? I have a job. Ha. That's right. Well, no, don't. I don't know if you want to clap. I'm some kind of a drug dealer in a way. I am an emergency room doctor. Yes, that's right. Blood and guts and death. All things that I love. Just not in my ER, no. And I'm an empath, I am. But I should, and the empath is great because you can feel what's up with people. You want to help people. I do want to help people. There's a game I like to play in the emergency department. It's called Name That Chemical. Name that chemical down the hall. Okay, is it crack? Is it alcohol? Are they just crazy? That's right, that's kind of cool. But then the other day I realized I can do that with the patient in back of me. Oh my goodness. I don't want to be that kind of judgmental doctor person. That's terrible. But I heard this person in their back of me, and they're like drunk, and I'm thinking, oh, what is wrong with me? This is bad. I can diagnose with the eyes on the back of my head. Heavens. But being an emergency room doctor is sort of like a very, very, very high-stakes cocktail waitress. Only I do the ordering. That's true. And they're like, miss. And that's doctor, fucker. I don't say that. That's bad. If you say a bad word, you know what happens. Never had a malpractice suit, though. I always like to tell people that. Well, thank you. That's very nice. It's because I'm nice and thorough and I care about people. But, I do, actually. I'll tell you a secret, okay? You're all sitting down. Are you ready? I don't do it for the money. I like to take care of people. Here's how it happened. I mean, they do pay me, and hey, they pay me, that's great. And I did finally pay off my student loan. Are you kidding me? Oh, that was expensive. And then the husbands I had to support, that was expensive. But, so when I was young, my mother said, you're gonna have a job in case your husband leaves you. What? I was 7. She had no faith in me, none. But when I was 7, I was kind of lazy. I was a fat kid, but Jewish children are supposed to be chubby, and I was. All I wanted to do was eat pizza and drink Coca-Cola. And well, I thought, now what would be? I knew, I wanted to be obedient with my mom, and I wanted, figured I better have to have a job. Mommy said, right? And I thought, well, my dad was a doctor, and when I went to work with him, they were very nice to me, and they gave me cookies and ice cream, and we went in the patient's room, and my dad was a really cool guy. He would like sit down on the bed, talk to the patient. It was good. Not on the patient, but he would sit down on the bed. So I thought, well, I'll be a doctor. That'll be good. And it is. It's so cool. I like to take care of people. It's very nice. But, sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes you go in there and guys are like, hey, baby. What? Oh, no, and they're like, you're really cute. And I'm like, you are high. Sometimes they're just hustling, They're like, do you think I'm an idiot? Are you kidding me? But, okay, so when I date a little bit. Oh, my God. You know what they send me, right? Guys my age. Oh, no. I'm a doctor. I know how close to dead people are. Oh, man. But I do date sometimes because I like men. I mean, it's nice. Women are scary, though. I mean, I'm so happy that I prefer men. Oh, my God. But I like to always tell you, since I'm older than you, hey, you can do comedy at 70 years old and look hot. That's so cool. I don't get to look too hot at work, but you got to look hot, and it puts people off a little bit. If you look cute, they don't worry too much. But what I want to tell you, though, I have this piece of wisdom for the young ones, and I like to give it to you. Are you ready? Okay, here it is. Always, and it's very serious, and it's very true. Sort of true. Anyway, always remember that a funeral is not a sad event. No. It's an opportunity for me to pick up young men.